Hi, it's Rosie at RoseByNameCo. I'm having a few journals here that I want to show you. So I had a productive week and month, actually last month still. And so I wanted to show you a flip through of each one. So I'm going to start with the smaller one. And this one is Splendidly. Really, I just chose a word that is on the cover here. And just so you can see, actually, the sun is shining beautifully here. So you can see all the details pretty good. And this is the spine. There's some beads on there. And the edges and a little bit of a flower here with a button and a butterfly. And the closure is just cotton. It is coffee dyed. And these are some of the fabrics that I like to put on the edges on this side so that it just kind of hangs out here. And I did put lace as the background here, and a beautiful vintage card, Easter greetings, it says. Anyways, this is the lace, and the cover is bound separately here, the spine, I mean, from the cover. So it does give you more space to add more items or more ephemera into this journal. And this postcard looks like it does look very vintage because it has the plastic that they put upon it is worn out, and but it just gives it more of that vintage look. I love the little eggs and chickadees and so on. And in the back, well, it was going to Bertha, it looks like. And it has one of those little clips here, copper color. And over here I have a house. Lately I like to do journals with houses and architecture and so on. But you have some paper for maybe collaging or just to write on. Some beautiful butterflies here. And then here attached on the side, I think one of those yo-yo, is it yo-yo? I'm not sure. And there are some beads and on the safety pin as well as a little bit of a fabric collage here. Probably need to go a little bit faster if I'm going to get through 3 of them. But anyways, here's a little pocket that you can put something into, and a larger pocket over here, and a couple of journaling cards. And over here, a little bit of a sunflower and a vintage book page, a bit of a writing spot. Here also a vintage book page with this beautiful depiction here of I'm not sure, 2 ladies. Yeah, 2 ladies on a horse. And in the back as well. So this is from the authentic page from a book. And a tiny little tag here also. And a button here that I added to this digital, something that I printed. And then I made an envelope with some postage stamp on it. It is a pocket. And there are a few things, actually it's another pocket with a few tiny scraps of paper that we can always use, you know, somewhere throughout the journal. And this is some of my scribbles here. And some wordings. And fabric sample. And I left here the title of it. I left the paper on it because it's just a perfect piece here for in here. So I really didn't feel I need to cut it. And, well, Maharadasha. So that's it's sort of a lilac color to go with these beautiful purple flowers here. And then a little bit of a blank tag that you can collage. And this is something I printed. And this is an authentic page from a Victorian book. And actually it opens up and it's the middle of the first signature. And another tag here. And up here as well. Actually, this one is a little bit of a notebook. And a bit of a postage stamp there. And so, I hope everybody's doing well. Making journals or other things that you have on the go. And hopefully your day is good. So a little bit more here of eyelash trim and a bit of a gold tag with a gold tassel here. Bit of paper. These are the horse's hooves from the other side. And some numbers if you need to use them somewhere maybe. Here's a whole greeting card. It is blank if you want to use it, or just write into it with this beautiful botany fruit. And this is a small pocket here. And here I attached some snippets and a tag. And here is one of those upside down pockets. And this is from a folder that had this beautiful design on it, but you can write in the back. And they do hold, these upside down pockets, they do hold the item inside. So sometimes I try to remember to do this. Here is a bit of beads here and some fabric cluster. A bit of an owl here and some other birds. And it's a see-through belly band with a tag in it with interesting collections. I like to look at always what do people collect and what do they keep on their shelves and so on. This, of course, is from Edith Holden book. Small tag in here. These are Gentlemen on Horses, also from a book. And a couple of small things here. This pocket and index. So I try to use the pages, you know, at the end of the book and the front of the book. Sometimes they have writing, and it's still very pretty, but we forget to use it. And so I thought, okay, I'll just decorate that a little bit and add it. This is from a Victorian book. And this one is in a vintage envelope, and inside here I did put a couple of things there. These are some of my photography flowers that I like to take lots and lots of pictures of flowers. So I thought I would use it. A little bit of punched out lacy edges. And then this is from the Victorian book as well. This beautiful image of, well, the social, some sort of social going on there, I guess. And vintage index card there. And envelope and stamps. And more from a book. A little pocket here. A couple of things. Button. France. A whole page to write on. I do try to leave you some space to write as well, if that's what you wish. Or you can just collage on these pages. This is February, a little bit from a calendar, and then here is a whole notebook that you can use. It does have pockets, and I have some things in it that you can also use to write. So this is an upside down pocket here. And then in this signature, it starts off with some stickers of all kinds. I think they're mostly, they're my stickers of either photography or art. And then here I have this decoration as well with the bead. And just some more papers of, I don't know, this, they were in this design. And I know they're white papers, but they have lines, and I like lines, as you can tell. And a bit of collaging here. This is from a shell book. And a bit of a writing spot. Banana custard ice cream. This is from a book that also has images on the other side. But you can try these vintage recipes, perhaps. A little bit of just wording that I put on and stamping. And on this one, just some of my, I believe this is, I'm not sure if it's on, I think it's just a little bit cardboard, just a little bit of cardstock paper, but anyway, some paintings that I had left over. So you can glue that somewhere, just beautiful blues and so on. Bit of a coloring book page. And then here's some more papers. Buttons here to go with this blue page from a book. Also, I don't know, I'm not sure if it's really Christmassy. It does have pine cones and such, but it also have like sewing and, you know, pots and so on. So anyways, some kind of child activity book, I think. A little bit of lace here and papers. Printout with a see-through pocket here. More from the vintage book of days, I guess. And on this one, let's have a pocket here. Let me see. Yeah, this comes out. And you can write on the back there. A little bit more here. So some pages do have like similar design, but I do put different items in it to be used and snipped off, you know, cut off and put somewhere else. And here as well, a secret message. A bit of a card that I printed. And there's a pocket that you can fill something in. And a bit more papers here. I love the, well, I love the lines and also love the graph paper. You know, the ledger paper, although I don't use the ledger paper that much, but I do like it. This one you can just glue somewhere, my photography. And here's another fabric, there's beautiful blue flowers, a little bit on the back as well. So this is the other side of the recipe page, and this beautiful garden. Looks like maybe an English garden, I'm not sure, but it does have another recipe in the back too. Here's some shells, a journaling card, bit of collaging here, and here is one of those where you cut out these, you punch out the circles that you need for something else, and then you're left with these. And I like to use those a lot because it gives me like a separate little peek hole for different things. So like for fabric, for lace or something different that you can also cut and put somewhere else. So just leave it here to go with this beautiful background. And at the end, I do have envelope and this beautiful lace, again, very vintage. It is yellowed in some spots, but that is the vintage part of it, right? Now I did put flowers that kind of match like this, and again I used one of those pages that is just text but still comes handy for different things. So over here, this is a page to write on. Oops. And a bit of a, what do we call it, strip? Yeah, collage strip. And a card, journaling card with fabric. Another strip here. and also card with fabric and flowers. So lots of things in here to look at and go through and use in your journaling. So this one is Splendidly, and it's just a right kind of size for somebody maybe who, you know, doesn't have a whole lot of time for journaling but wants to get some in so that you don't have a huge journal to fill. So this is Splendidly. And then I have Little Dream, and it is with different fabric over here, but it also has this ornate decoration. And these small pages I used from a little Victorian book. And another flower here with button, some beads on the spine, and the back. Did I forget to show you the back here? Yes. On this one also has a pocket in the back, and it has a journaling card and my name, my shop name. And here as well. Oh, beautiful bed in here. Actually, these colors. This is some kind of a card, but it really goes well with this. And the fabric here, as the sun hits it, you can see it's also beautiful. And it has flowery, so it's a different spine as far as the fabric is concerned. And this is coffee dyed cotton as well. There we go. And this is what it looks like on the inside, with lots of yummy fabric in here as well. And fabric here, and the beautiful cardstock here, and also vintage card. It is a Christmas card, but just beautiful to go with the rest of the flowers. Really, these cards are so well decorated that really you can use them for, you know, an embellishment at any time. And this is on the inside, this beautiful writing, and it is embossed, as you can tell. Beautiful little couple with the little copper pin from Croatia. And here's a fabric and lace cluster and some beads and this flower. And then here are some papers also to write on or collage on. And there's the house in this one. And maybe it's a house where you find all these treasures around the house, because we keep, you know, a lot of things. I'm just going to have some water for a second. So over here is the lady of the house on this one, with a bit of decoration here, and also a see-through pocket here that has my geese, Canadian geese on it. So that's a sticker. Maybe they keep the geese in the garden. I think, and I think they often do in the back of the house. You know, back in the olden days. But even nowadays, people sometimes have different animals that they raise. And from the date book, beautiful coffee stained paper with this stitch that I like to use on some fabric. One of those tall ladies. And beautiful paper. This is more like, this isn't even 1800s. This is more like, I believe I found a book in Croatia, 1500s. And I didn't do anything to it, and it's definitely looks like it's coffee stained or tea stains, but it's not. It's just the way it is. Just beautiful. With sort of linen paper, I think. Some flowers here. And here's another lady on a card that you can collage on and decorate it on your own. A little bit of a printout. And some different things that you can snip off. But things, again, that we collect. So Over here, you know, postage stamps. I have lots of them that I can use. And inside is a bit of a writing spot. And you can always either glue that somewhere else or just write a secret message and put it back in this pocket. And this blue going beautifully with this blue here from a vintage book. There's a couple here and over here as well of the different, you know, little ceramic statues and so on. Beautifully aged lined paper. Some of my painting there. And some of my photography. That I tried to use more of these other things that I do as well, just for something different. And then in this one in the middle is this beautiful depiction. Also has horses in this one, and the coach. I love the coaches from back then. Although I guess they were cold. They didn't have any heat like the car does. But still, very cozy. Maybe they had heat. I don't know. And there's some horses here too. Beautiful letter A. Another writing spot here. In this pocket, little rose tab there to go with the beautiful roses decoration here. And a teeny tiny little, I don't know if I actually have something in it, envelope. I think I do if I can get it. Oh, little piece of paper. Little tiny piece of paper. And a little bit more of my painting here. And goes well with that. So I guess I was trying to match. I'm not sure. Or did it just happen like that? I think I tried to match probably. Some tabs here. And here's the other side of the envelope. Oh, isn't this precious, with a little bit of the pink string and some papers in here to use and decorate your journal. Here's a butterfly, a large butterfly. It's a bit of on a cardstock a little bit. And you can either write right on it or use it somewhere. Beautiful paper. This one, this is my photography, but I left it open in here so that you can actually put something in it. Let me see. Okay, this way. It's got this beautiful, it's very shiny. Sometimes the paper, when you coffee stain it and you take it off, it becomes shiny for some reason. I'm not sure. I think it's usually when it's stuck on the bottom or something. So very, very carefully. There, you can put it back in place. And here's some ship's fabric. And there's a see-through pocket with a bit of paper. This is from, you know, those euchre or something scorecards. And this is, I did print this on photo paper, some more of my flowers. You can cut them up and maybe put them somewhere. There's a little bit more of this paper that you can actually also use somewhere else. And this is a whole big thing of a writing spot in case you need something bigger. And here I left these all these empty so that you can either just enjoy the pattern or do your own collaging on that. Beautiful little purple flower and a tag with some various things on it. And over here, one of the paper strips. Oh, it would go perfectly right here, right? You can put it where you would like. And then here, this is from Edith Holden as well. Some design paper. dragonfly flying on top of my little painting there. A gentleman relaxing in his chair. In the back is maybe his lady, I'm not sure, and a postage stamp. And this one's empty for you to put something in. And this is some of the painting I used to do with the metallic paints of some sort, but I think more like, I'm not sure, probably not acrylic, but more like, what's it called, water paint? Okay, a little bit more flowers here, and tabs on the top always. And this was actually written in a book of Wonders. And this flips out a little bit. I don't know if you see that. Yeah, you do. And a blank tag for writing, and a stamping here as well. And even these flowers, you can probably paint over them or color over them a little bit more. And there is a button here. And a little spot here with, it's really flashy. That metal, not metal, gold, but it does look metallic. Circle tag. And a bit of a Royal Mail. One of those airmail stickers. Fabric. Beautiful shells. I love shells too. Just the way they're designed, it's just something else. And this one's empty. You can put something into that. A little bit more fabrics here. This one has a flip out here as well. And a tag in here. A little bit writing spot right here too, when a book has some space there after the text. And another, this one's yellow string, and then my photography and some papers. More painting, and here's a lady, and a bit of paper, and this fabric pocket, and then fragrant orchid, a little bit of a tag there, lace, and oh, here's the lady of the gentleman who's sitting relaxing in the chair. That's his lady right here. A bit more of the dictionary page. And this one, these ones are numbers, see here, but sometimes they actually come out on the back as well. But I think maybe that's from another piece of paper with numbers on it, and it comes out in white. And then a moth that I put on both sides. And then on this page, I have a bit of a cluster and a large notebook with some papers. And this is the Edith Holden little page that I made into a pocket. And then with some birds, and of course some more fabrics and ribbons. And this one has a little flower here with the polka dots, red polka dots and a red bead. And then one of these from those file folders. Just beautiful. So lots of fabric in this one. I did try to give you more fabric because, first of all, I have lots of fabric that I need to start using more. And a bit of a collage on the bottom. This one is a thick page. Sometimes the old pages or from old books, they are very, very thin, or they also like to crumble, and some are like very firm. This one is almost like cardstock. And here's a bit of a writing spot on this, and with a bit of collage on top. And it is, well, if I can open it. And this is a flip out a little bit like this, so that you get a whole page here to write on. Do you see? Yeah, you do see that. Okay, just wanted to make sure. And well, here's a lady. She's outside somewhere in the meadow maybe, and it looks very windy. So this is from a book, and a beautiful painting here as well, or sketch. A little bit of half and half papers. I like those. And then I have this stamp, people on a bike, a couple on a bike, so that I put one on each side. And more postage stamps inside as well. Some different things. Bit of a notebook or sketch pad, or, you know, collage pad, however you like to use it. And over here, a bit of coloring page. And also from a Victorian book of these different Victorian designs of, you know, architecture and wood use and so on. Beautiful sparkly strip on the edge here. Some birds. My tulip. These beautiful yellow flowers here as well. Just a scrap that you can put somewhere. Beautiful flowers, another scrap here. But this one was, I think it came with photo address labels that I used to order a long time ago. But you can write on the back of it. So it is a vintage ephemera. More of my flowers there, and birds. These are sash, doors, and blinds. This looks like a fireplace, I'm not sure, or just designed that way, but beautiful nonetheless. And the design, some of the old cording that I found somewhere, and so I thought I would put it in here. And a tag and a dragonfly. Let me see. Oh, so you can use this probably somewhere else. I left it open, either tuck something in or put it somewhere else. This tag is right on top of this page. There's the grandmother, I guess. Busy hands. Button here, beautifully coffee stained paper. Giant's Castle. And a little bit more stickers here. So lots of stickers. This here is actually Maya. That's Maya. And a pocket over here. And a pocket in a pocket. This is one of those Tim Holtz flowers that I also have to remember to use. Sometimes, you know, you get these supplies and forget to use them. Beautiful flowers here. And here's a card. Again, I made it in this style where when you close it, it becomes one picture. And these are all kinds of leaves, I guess, names of leaves. And there's a whole bunch of things. So these are writing spots, some fabric tags, and a whole bunch of little things that I had left over. And this is a pocket. Oh, so lots and lots over here to be used throughout the journal, or maybe some other journal that you're also working on. So this one is done, and this one is The Little Dream. So we're done with this one. This one's a little bit larger. I think it's 5.5 inches by 8 inches. And I have one last one to show you in this video. This one, I just called it May 16, 1911. So that's the title of this one, just because I like to give a title. Not that it needs to have a title every time. But anyways, this is beautiful vintage doily that I put on the spine. And then it also comes down here on this one. And some fabrics on there. And here's the back pocket with the logo. And a little, let me see what's in here. Oh, little tags that you can use for some secret messages. And it has this little ribbon on the edge. Very, very delicate, very thin, but I like to use it. And the fabric is similar to the other one, but it is a completely different pattern in colors. And white flower here with button. And sari scarf closure on this one. That I also sewn through, just because it seems very delicate also, and I don't want it to break, so I've sewn some cotton on top of it so that it's a little bit stronger. And so here's what it looks like on the edges. And the sun is coming and going, so right now it is behind the clouds. It's I'm not sure if it's going to rain, but no, I think it's just a few clouds that will go away. And then this is the inside of that, and the little clip holds best wishes vintage card. I love the pink and the red and the gold. And this is the inside. And then here's the pattern. It does have a flower on here when you take a closer look of it. Okay. And the lady of the house here. The decorations. Let me see. And here's a notebook with different kinds of papers in that, I don't know, what do you call this style? Cascade or falls or something of that sort. And then a bit of fabric there, Edith Holden piece. This is, I believe, German. Look at this writing. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful font and paper. It is from a vintage book. Then a little snippet for coloring. And some of my painting there. Coffee stain paper. A bit of a... You can put something in here if you want to match with the orange over here with the fabric. And just a bit of printout there. And then book pages over here. And this is actually a flower that I have, a pressed flower that I've taken pictures of. And here's a young couple. They look very romantic. And the water in a little spring. Oh, lovely. Beautiful writing that I typed out. Here's a waterfall. Is it a waterfall type notebook? I think. Date book. And this one is, let's see, pocket. It has a bit of string here, and so you open it. You do have to remove the string all the way to write in it, and then you just put it right back and tie it up, and nobody can get to that message except you. Or anyone who can untie a tie. Okay, and I put a bit of washi tape here on this one because it's a pocket. so that doesn't rip right away. A little bit more of collage strips here. And a tall lady, I call them tall ladies, because when you print them out, they're all very tall and skinny, and then you can print a few in a row. But anyways, I like to use them for their color, beautiful color. Tag to decorate, and a little bit of a, like a library book thingy. And over here, a few things that are collage that you can use little bits somewhere. Little printout here as well, and then some stamping. Postage stamp with birds. And this pocket here has 4 of my flowers that you can cut out and put somewhere else. And here's a beautiful spot to sit in and relax and read a book. Beautiful vintage frames. Very, very cozy nook here. A little bit more of these papers. Tabs here, livers, legs, and springs. And a bit of collaging on the back here. There's a pocket you can put something in. Fabric, and this is a flip over here with some birds and flowers tag. The beautiful paper, that font, another pocket you can use. And this beautiful yoke. I don't know, is it yoke? Or it is yo-yo. I don't know why it's called yo-yo. But anyways, this is a picture you can actually take out. Put something else if you wish. So it is an open little square, like a frame. Some beads here. And this one, I think, goes, yeah, it's a hangover. That you can take out, which is that file folder I mentioned, and I just left this one as a folder. You can use it as a folder, or you can, you know, glue some papers into it, make it a notebook, or whatever it is you wish. Let me see. And this here is a pocket. So I'm putting one of these copper paper clips on it just to keep it in place. A little bit more from the seashell book. Look how beautiful. So beautiful. And here's some paper. This is a collage that I stamped out, and then I printed it. Made a copy of it. Looks very vintage. Stained papers. There's a little bit of red and green fabric. And here as well, my photography and a bit of ribbon and more ribbon. So different things in each journal. Book page, writing spot. Here's another tall lady that you can put somewhere else, and you can decorate this spot here. A little bit more of the woodwork. Very beautiful. Bit of a coloring page here. And here's this one of the ladies, well, ladies and gents on their bikes. Either just going around town or maybe having a marathon if they had them in those days, I'm not sure. But the ladies are riding their bikes in their beautiful long dresses. I think that took talent probably to do. And over here, a bit of a tag here as well. Also, different fireplace in this one. So postage stamp here. And a bit of a pocket that you can fill. Button here in the bottom. And here's that shiny medallion. Let's call it medallion. The gold medallion. But look, ooh, I like that little peek hole there. Letter A, and you know, some papers in here, different things for collaging. Beautiful seashell, just beautiful colors in that. And more collage paper here and different things. And this one is also, you can take it out and put something else in if you wish. But looks like this is a little picture from tea time. And this beautiful fabric here. And a tag. Some of that very old paper. And another collage tag here on this belly band. It is a little bit sparkly too. I don't know if you can tell. It's got some sparkles in there. Beautiful depiction here. And looks like some work being done in the garden or the meadow. And this is a tall tag with a tall lady on it. Bit of my painting and some different things. Just love the colors. It goes with this here as well. And here's this one. And I left the actual, the Pioneer, the actual name here. These beautiful red flowers. I don't know if they're wild roses maybe, or regular roses anyhow. A bit of like some sort of parchment paper or handmade paper. Some of the ceramics. I like this. There's a cow creamer. Very cute. And then a pocket in here with, as you can tell, some different things again. I like the different things because when you have a page, then you can actually decorate something. You can do something with this journal other than just write in it. So you can either write or just decorate it. Really, you don't have to be writing a lot if you don't have the time. But maybe you have some time to do some cut and paste. Some score sheets here. Oh, here is the house for this journal. And the family in their, one of those early cars. And this is a nice pocket with this see-through mesh fabric. A writing spot and an envelope that I coffee stained. Turned out very, very vintage. So you can, you know, put something in it, whatever you wish. Button there. Lady over here. Some stamping. This one you can keep something else in it. And there's a bit of ledger paper. Beautiful fabric that you can also snip off and put somewhere. Some flowers there. Fussy cut flowers. And vintage postage stamp here. And here is also that writing. I don't know if you can see it in white. And then here it's in black. I like the white, really. And another postage stamp here. Oh, the chickadees. And grandfather. And the last page here with this belly band, also a little bit sparkly in there. This is more of a cardstock that I stenciled with a small tag in the back. And always ribbon or fabric tabs. Here's are a few more stickers. And here's this envelope. Let's see what's in this envelope. And also the back of this very beautiful doily and cover. And so this is the flower on this one. The glossary paper. And it's also off-white, beautiful shade. And here too, I have a few things. And there's another house. A whole bunch of little odds and ends. And I like to kind of distribute it so it's not all bunched up in the envelope. There. And I'll put that up here. So those are the 3 journals that are in my shop right now. And I hope you enjoyed this video, because I know I do. I'm watching other people's videos all the time, and I hope sometimes you drop by here, and I appreciate you when you do, and subscribe to my channel. And so here are the 3 journals that I recently completed and are in my shop now. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. It's Rosie at RoseByNameCo. Bye-bye.